We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans, and anticipation has been high all week for this one. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. As we'll see, the Air Force Falcons taking on a team recharged after a much-needed bye week, the San Jose State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Falcons will put total leather and we'll get started. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So San Jose State's offense will get the first swing of the game. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win.
Puts one in the spin cycle. Nothing but green ahead. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. And a first down. Looking to move it through the air. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. They'll run the jet sweep, making the defense go sideline to sideline. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. The Spartans getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Villa. Wide open downfield. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. He wants to throw. Makes the grab outside. It's Barton. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Oh, the Air Force Falcons offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call at the perfect time, and obviously executed.
And now on second down for this offense. Now on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. He looks that one in nicely. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Just ran over him. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll run the option. Bulls his way forward. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The option look. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Falcons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here comes the option. Tackled, but he has a first down. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Big fullback's got it. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
Still on his feet at the 45. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Spartans in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Spartans will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He breaks a tackle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Follows that surge up front. He's got 5 out to the 13. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Works the middle of the field. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
On the option. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Oh, what a move. And the Falcons get it past the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Running back goes in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Runs through the tackle, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Caught in the backfield, it's Akbar. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff to the fullback. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Give to the big fullback. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for the offense. Now on the option. Quick toss. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Bowling Green. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll leave it with him. Discards a man.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Wide out in motion. Handoff to the single back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. And the Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up. The back goes in motion. Looking to throw, it's Villa. Trying to get to him. Escapes trouble. Short gain on the play before he slides. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. It's good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Offense set on 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Villa. Throws to the back. Oh, he makes the catch. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. A new set of downs after the completion.
If I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Slings it downfield. It's caught. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-goal situation from the 8. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Oh, picked off. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Villa. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Give to the running back. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. The Spartans want to pick up the tempo. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be brought down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Makes a man miss. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Got out of trouble and throws. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Holds and fires complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. 2nd down coming up. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. He'll just keep slinging it. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Falcons. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point gives them the lead of 14-13. So a drive there of 85 yards. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. He's going to pass. Unloads to the right. And the ball's on the ground. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking left. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Back to throw, it's Villa. Fires to the right. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Got enough for the first. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Akbar. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Air Force.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Leaves it with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield, it's Villa. Quick completion on the out route. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking for an open man on second down. Heaves it deep. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at CFB Stadium.
The Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll run the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The option look. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Quarterback now breaking the field.
Great job rallying to the football by this defense. 3rd down, QB's trying to extend the play, but great team speed on defense, now setting up 4th.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Going up top on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Gardner. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Going to the running game. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Villa. Getting some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Isn't the play-action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow him down as much as possible, but it's predicated, too, on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play-action, because they did not bite on the play-action fake at all.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. I got to get a big game, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
Offense in the hurry up. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick strike complete. Tackle was made after the 1st down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
The give to the lone running back. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Movement here from the tight end. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. To throw, it's Villa. Feeling some heat. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. Shakes off the defender. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 1st down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. The Spartans headed quickly to the line. They'll try the run. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to pass. It's Villa. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Here comes the option. The pitch. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. On the option. He'll toss it. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to run it. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Falcons have this offense rolling. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Shakes off the tackler. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper.
Really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the...
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Knights will put total leather to crank us up. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Air Force's offense will start this game off. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
He makes the connection. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
They've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So the Army Black Knights offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. Hard running there. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. And the Black Knights have their offense in high gear. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On the option. through the contact. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The give to the big fullback. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Army! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Looking for a gap. It's Akbar. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a 2nd down play. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Garrett. Fires on the move. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd down conversions, always a huge stat. And they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. He'll call for the fair catch here. Army has it back in the offense ready to go. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays. Now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Going to the ground. Gets away from one. Finds some space.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The offense lining up for a first down play. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And it's no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football.
The ball pops out. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Back to throw, it's Garrett. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. And the Black Knights will